everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lorraine Rose. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing a DIY. Floating shelves hung up by ropes. But before I get into it, I'm gonna show you guys in the next slide how my husband cut the boards for me and put holes in them. So let's go ahead and watch that.
So this board is a 12-inch by 48-inch board, and Lorraine needs me to cut it in half and drill holes in 4 corners of it. And so what I'm going to do to cut it in half is we're going to make sure you measure your board, and it actually measures out to be 48¼ inches. So that gives us just enough room for our blade widths to make them both exactly 2 foot apiece, or 24 inches apiece. So I'm gonna make my mark right on 24 inches, and I'm gonna take the line away, just cut right down the middle of the line. So my saw kind of needs a new blade, and even with the new blade, it always leaves a little bit of rough edges on after you make a cut. So we're going to sand those rough edges off. So we're going to make these holes 1.5 inches in on each corner. So 1.5 inches from the side and 1.5 inches from the edge. So if you just make your mark like that, then you'll be able to find the center of where each hole goes. So mark that on 4 corners. So got 1/4 inch rope right here, and so I've drilled a little bit bigger hole. My drill bit is a 1964 drill bit. But I just want to do just a little bit bigger so they wasn't fighting to try to get the rope through it.
And we're back. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how I assemble these floating shelves. These are not for me, these are for my best friend. They're for her nursery, for her baby girl. But without further ado, let's just get right into it.
Okay, so you're going to need a board, some rope. I didn't end up using that wooden ring. You'll need some nail polish, some scissors, and some tape.
Okay, you guys, so I'm just sitting on the table because I feel like this is the easiest way for me to show you guys how to do this. And I'm so sorry about the lighting and my hair. Hopefully I'll be able to get a light kit soon, so that way my videos will look a little bit more better for you guys. But you'll get the picture, hopefully. So basically what you want to do is you want to get a piece of string 2 of your arm lengths long, just to make sure that it's long enough, because once you loop it through the holes of the wooden board, you can always cut it, which is definitely what we're going to be doing. So it's okay if it's a little bit long. So yeah, you want to go ahead and do that, and you want to cut 2 pieces of rope like this to make sure they're the same length. Now they're not going to end up the same length. I just do that to make it easier. So yeah, so you're going to want to do that, and then you're going to want to get your tape, and you're going to want to get the ends of the rope. Once you cut it, your rope's going to do this fun thing. So what you're going to want to do is get your tape, like I said, and just get a small piece, like about that. And then you want to just, tie it around the ends, and this will just make it so much easier when you go to loop it through the hole in your wood that you cut. So you're gonna wanna just do that to all 4 ends of your rope. And then I'm gonna show you what to do next. You're gonna wanna loop this through the hole. I come closer. Loop this through the hole. And you're gonna wanna make it about the length of the board long. So you're gonna wanna tie it in a knot, pretty tight, and then you can do another knot. I like to do another knot because I just feel like that's a little bit more secure. Tie it really tight. All right, so you've got your first rope. Okay. And then you want to get your second rope and do the same thing. Okay. Then you do the same thing. Now we're going to go to a wall because we're going to need a flat wall for me to show you guys how to do it next. So let's go. Okay, you guys, so now we have our wall, and as you can tell, I'm wearing a different shirt. No, I did not change. It's the next day. I wasn't able to finish filming last night, so here I am, day 2 of the DIY project. So basically, you just want to get a flat wall, and you want to use this. I don't know what this is called, but they sell them at Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. I think you can even get these at craft stores, but it's basically a little hook with a screw. And you just screw it into the wall. Okay, so basically I have it in the wall right here. I already screwed it in. So here is the screw in the wall. You just kind of twist it in there. You want to press it pretty hard when you're screwing it in. Okay, so once you go ahead and you've got your screw in the wall, you are ready to measure out the rope on the other side. So as you saw in the slide before this one, we only tied knots on these 2 ends, and I went ahead and I cut them already, and I just took some nail polish, some clear nail polish, and I brushed a coat of clear nail polish on the ends just to keep it from fringing. So that's what I did for that side. Then basically what you want to do is you want to hang it on the hook. Like that. And you want to make sure that it's level, so you can grab a level at this point in time if you want. I'm not going to, I'm just going to eyeball it, but you can do that if you want to be a little bit more efficient with it. And basically what you want to do is just get down on the bottom and tie where your finger is pinching at right here. So you're going to want to have someone, hopefully there will be somebody to help you, but if not, you can just take it off the hook and keep your finger pinched right here and then tie this. Okay, so before I tie the other section of rope, we're gonna just test this part out that I just tied to make sure that it's level. And it is, that seems to be good, right there. So then we're gonna just put this other piece up. And if you're by yourself, you can kind of look on the side and see like if it's crooked or if you need to kind of bring this up a bit. And since your finger's already here and this back part is already secure, you don't have to take it off of the hook. You can just tie it while it's hanging. Okay, so now you're going to want to just cut the ends. And then you want to take your clear nail polish and just kind of brush the tip so that way it doesn't fringe everywhere. It'll always look like this if you put a clear coat of nail polish over it when you're done. And that'll just give it that nice clean look. Okay, so this is not gonna go on this wall. This is my house that we're in. This is for my friend, like I said in the beginning of the video, this is for her nursery. So we're going to put this above her changing table, and I actually made her 2 of these, and so she can either put the other shelf kind of next to it, or she could put it somewhere else on the wall, whatever she decides she wants to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and just decorate this shelf for you guys with some of the things that I got for it for her baby room, just to give you kind of an idea of how you can decorate this if you are doing it for a baby room. Guys, so this is the finished product. I hope you like it. Please let me know in the comment section below if y'all want me to do more videos like this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Bye.